This is my Thankful Thursday today from Nessa's Nook. This very first picture is the day my life changed forever. This picture is the picture that was taken of my daughter and I, Breanne, the day she was born when I looked in her eyes the very first time, October 1st, 1996. To see a beautiful, healthy baby girl that I had wanted so long, and to be finally a mother, finally, after all those years. She has made me so proud in everything she has done and everything she is. I don't think I could possibly be any more proud. This Thankful Thursday is to tell you about the three people that mean most to me in my life. And of course, you see Breanne here. Now, this picture here is her little hospital picture. She's probably a couple days old or a day old or so, right there. And this picture here is my mom and Breanne on her first birthday, which I think is very special because my mom has passed and I only have pictures of her now. This is a picture of Bree and I on one of the pictures that we had actually gotten taken together. We didn't do a lot of family pictures, but there was times that I was able to do that. This is one of my favorite pictures of Breanne. I don't know why, I always like this one. It's so super cute. And this right here is a picture of my dad and Breanne. My dad has also passed. So to have little special pictures like this is absolutely wonderful. Perfect. And this is a picture of Whiskers with Breanne that Mark had brought home Whiskers to give her as a pet. She loved Whiskers. He passed 2 years ago. This is a picture, I believe, of Breanne around her 4th birthday. Always very happy, very lovely, beautiful girl. This is a picture of Mark and Bree shortly after we had met, as this is part of a family picture that we had taken together. I love this picture. This is a picture of Breanne and my mom on Breanne's 16th birthday party, and it's nice to see them both together. This is a picture of Breanne and Whiskers playing cards together. Of course, the picture shows 6 years ago, but this is just a picture I had found. This is a picture of Breanne with her husband Ethan and her youngest niece Tegan. Very super cute picture. This is a picture of Mark, myself, Bree, our exchange student Kira, and her dad from Germany. It was very nice. Oh, of course, in Gizmo. This is one of our pictures that we had taken on one of our vacations somewhere. Obviously, we were on a nice beach. I'm thinking we were in Florida at that time. This picture is when Bree said yes to the dress for her wedding dress. She was an absolutely wonderful, beautiful bride. I was so proud of her. This is her and Ethan after they got married. Some pictures that was taken outside. And this is one of my favorites of that day. She asked me for a mommy-daughter dance, and I did. And I was so proud. I was so crying. I was so touched. Then here's Mark and I and Bree when Mark and I first had met. That picture was taken up on a ladder, believe it or not. We had met in 2002. And this is one of my absolutely favorite pictures of us right here. And this is the day that we got married and sealing our wedding vows with a kiss. That was December 13th, 2002. And now this is my mom and my dad, Mark and I and Bree, at our wedding on December 13th, 2002. Excuse me, 2003. Sorry about that. Us cutting the cake on our wedding. And this is Mark, Bree, and I on one of our little family pictures that we had gotten taken. Bree was always such a smiley, happy baby, and Mark was always so happy in all the pictures. This is Mark in our backyard. I don't know at what year we lived here, but whatever it was, he was having fun. This picture of Mark was at the Feast of Tabernacles. It's a church function we go to with our church. And this is Mark and Bree and our first exchange student, Linda, and they were going up on this really high ride that Bree did not want to go on. This is Mark mowing the grass, looking like he's just having lots of fun, right? I really doubt he really was. And this is Mark getting ready to go to work one day. He is a truck driver. He's been driving for 35 years, and he wants to stop driving truck. This is another beach picture. I believe this was in South Carolina on one of our trips. I love being at the beach. We all do. This picture here is Bree and Mark at the Weird Ale, and it was the White Nerdy concert. It was kind of really fun that day. This was someone's birthday party. I don't know for sure. I want to say it was Bree's birthday party, but this was a picture that was taken when we lived at the farm. This picture of Mark was taken when he was at Bree's 16th birthday party, and he could have smiled a little bit more, I think. And this is Mark and I in Tennessee when we were at the feast, getting one of those old-time pictures taken. This picture here is Mark, his brother Jack, his wife Missy, their sister Fran, and brother Steve. They had all not seen each other for over 30 years. Well, Fran, that is. This is Mark at one of his old jobs. And he hasn't worked there in quite a few years, but I like the picture nonetheless. This is Missy and Jack getting married as Kris, my sister, and Steve, his brother, as the honors, and Mark marrying them. And we're at Cascade Falls here in Jackson, Michigan, and just enjoying the 4th of July. This is a picture Mark and I took. I don't know where this was, but I do like this picture. We were getting ready for anniversary dinner here, and gonna go out, and I don't know where we went that day for anniversary, but we were getting ready to go out. We weren't quite ready. Another, of course, beach picture. I don't know for sure which beach we were at or where, but of course we enjoy the beach a lot. This picture was taken with Mark and I at Wisconsin Dells, and there was a piece of cracker actually in my mouth, and it looks like the deer's kissing me. I have always loved that picture. This is a picture of Gizmo and Mark just chilling on the couch. Gizmo likes to sleep on the pillow and just act like he's king of the pillow. This is a picture of Mark and I when I would ride with him in his semi. His company allows us to ride together sometimes, and I did this while I was off. And this is another picture, of course. And I really enjoy riding with him. It's something, he's a very, very good and safe driver. And these pictures were taken, obviously, in the morning before we headed off. And don't ask me how I looked so happy that early in the morning, because that's like 5:30 in the morning, which is kind of weird. But this is us also, I don't know for sure this is the end of the day or the beginning of the day. I don't know, but it was nice. And this is a really old picture of Mark. This is one of his favorite cars here. This was his 1999 Taurus. He absolutely loved that car. And this is a picture of Mark, Bree, and I when we were camping one time. And this actually hangs up on my fireplace mantle. This is my sister, and she is actually in her first brand new car, and she loved that car. And this is my sister, her husband Tom, her 2 boys, and Tom's son Nate, which all 3 kids are obviously, they share all the 3 kids. And this is my sister and her 2 boys, Robert and Christopher, when she was getting married to Tom. This is back in the day. This was on my uncle's farm. I was in the yellow, my sister is in the ponytails, and that horse scared the bejeebies out of me. We were in Florida in 1976 when this picture happened. I'm the one with a white shirt. She doesn't like that picture very well. This is a picture of Breanne, Kris, and I. I think it was Breanne's birthday or something. I'm not really for sure. And this is actually a very old picture, 1984 picture of my dad, my mom, my sister, and I. And these are the 3 people that mean the most